Hello, folks, and welcome to Infinite Growth TV. I'm your host, Professor Todd Allyn. Thank you for being with us on this live. We are going to talk about 10 tips and tools to make good YouTube content. There are a lot of people who are looking for ways to make income in 2023. I highly suggest that you create a YouTube channel, and I'm going to give you some tips tonight on how to, or tips and tools that you can use to create content on your YouTube and hopefully monetize and be able to make some money. So let's get into it. 10 tips and tools to make good content on YouTube. Before I forget, please like and subscribe this channel. If you would like to support us at Cash App, $Todd Allyn 01. If you do want to make some comments or have some questions, please don't feel ashamed to contact me on the in the chat. Also, again, go to infinitegrowthacademy.com to join the networking, and look forward to you all being a part of it. So let's go ahead and let's get some mood music going here. Let's see what we can do here. All right. All right, let's get into it. What you want to do is you want to start with a clear idea of what you want to achieve with your content. This will help you focus and stay on track. For inspiration, you can try brainstorming ideas with friends or colleagues, or use online tools such as Idea Flasher. All right. You can also go to a content generator, portent.com. So what we also found is that if you have Canva, you can also use what they call, I think it's a magic writer tool that will also help you with some ideas that you can use to help get titles for different content that you can set up. So again, start with an idea, whatever that idea might be. There are many, many different tools that you can use. Hey, Kings, what's going on, brother? Kings and Dreams, thanks for stopping by, brother. Appreciate you. Got to go to Kings and Dreams channel. Growing, guy's popular, a great networker. He's got great content. So, and we're going to talk about collaboration a little bit more. Yes, rest in peace, Felicia Jordan. She was a moderator for many people that have content on YouTube. So once we get started, what we could do is we got to come up thumbnails. Have to have something that's going to be eye-catchy. Descriptive titles and thumbnails to draw viewers in, right? Create eye-catching thumbnails. You can use Canva. You can also use Adobe Spark. I personally use Canva. I have a pro account, Canva Pro. And then there are also good YouTube channels that you can follow that actually will help you to learn how to use some of these contents. Use some of these tools to help you create good content on YouTube. Again, one of the fastest growing or one of the most thoroughly growing niches in online space is YouTube channels, right? And you're able to grow big time communities in YouTube channels. And I know a lot of brothers, Kings and Dreams is one of them, who's able to grow his channel on YouTube. Thumbnails, video length. A lot of times people ask, well, how long should the video be? Well, the video should be anywhere between 8 and 10 minutes. I know sometimes when people do lives that they might have a little bit longer time period on there, which is fine, really depends upon your content. But usually, 8 to 10 minutes is a sweet spot, especially if you're going to monetize, because you want to be able to have people be able to put ads on your channel. And that's one way that you can basically monetize. So edit, structure your videos for maximum impact. You can check out this guide from YouTube. Go there and it will give you, again, good information on what you can use. Okay. The next thing would be graphics. Use a variety of visuals and audio elements such as images, graphics, and music to keep things interesting and engage with your viewers. You could go to Pexels where you can get free stock images. You can also go to Unsplash. I'm not too familiar with Unsplash, but I think that they might have paid content as well. free music and sound effects. You can check out the YouTube audio library. Excellent, excellent. And one thing you want to be sure that when you do plan on monetizing for your YouTube content, you want to make sure that there are no strikes against you, copyright strikes. So you want to make sure that you use the music from the YouTube audio library. You can also go to Bensound, and then there are also freesound.org. There are also other areas where you can get music, and also you can get images, but some of those are paid as well. Wherever you get your content, make sure that it's or your graphics, make sure that you I would try free before you would actually get to a paid service, because again, you want to get to a point where you can monetize, and so you can actually have the monetization pay for some of those memberships that you would be using in your content. Okay. Also, the video. Use good lighting. Now, in my studio here, I have several lights because I used to have a green screen. So I have several like soft box lights that I use to kind of light me up a little bit. But you don't have to spend, a lot of money on lights. Some of those O-rings are pretty good too. But you want to just make sure that you're well lit so that you're not too dark when you actually do your video, or you don't are washed out either. So you can search online. You can go to Amazon. I will also have a link in the description to with some lighting ideas, cameras and microphones, and that kind of thing. But again, it's not something when you get started that you have to spend a whole lot of money. What's most important when you get started is content, not so much your Hollywood production, so to speak. And there are going to be times when you're going to be making some mistakes, and you know what? That's okay, because people want authentic, right? People don't always want a Hollywood production when they're looking for content and when they're looking for ideas that are going to help them to grow. Also, you want to have a call to action, okay? So a call to action would be like and share, subscribe to the channel, that kind of thing. You can use the, at the end of every video, that you can actually use what they call end screens, right? That actually have call to action, or they can have like and subscribe, and those things are already ingrained into the YouTube back office. So you can actually build those into it, right? So you have also built-in annotations, and that is part of the YouTube platform as well. Again, YouTube has made it very easy for people to make content, to publish their content, and to have the opportunity to become monetized. Yes, there may be a lot of people who are doing it, but there are not a lot of people who are putting in the time to basically become full-time YouTubers and to create quality content and be able to monetize, to be able to increase their income. I do know of several people who've done this, but it didn't happen overnight. There was something that they had done, and they're consistent. The key to becoming a very good YouTuber and to have good content is consistency. You want to be consistent, right? And that's one way that you can build your audience and have a call to action with your videos. Okay. Also, live streams. You want to be able to interact with your viewers through comments and live streams to build a community around your channel, right? To participate in the comment section of your own videos or other people's videos, simply log into your YouTube account and start commenting. To go live on YouTube, you'll need to have at least 1,000 subscribers and to be in good standing with YouTube policies, right? You can learn more about going live on YouTube at the Support Google YouTube link here in the photo. YouTube is constantly changing. They're changing their algorithm, and they're changing their rules and regulations. You want to make sure that you stay up on that you don't fall out of favor with that. Everything from how your YouTube images are, to make sure that the language on your channel is appropriate as well. Because again, this is going to be one of the fastest growing areas in the online space. YouTube is a monster. And so, we want to be like pilot fish, right? You can say that YouTube is the great white. All we want to do is be able to pick up some of the crumbs after the great white is eating. Let's take a look at one of the comments here. We've got Tobias the Traveler. Hey, bro, how are you? Yeah, you want to check out Tobias the Traveler. You want to check out his YouTube channel as well. Quality information on there and content. It's a great channel. Be sure you like and subscribe him and follow him as well. All right. Why? Because collaboration is very, very important. Collaborate with other creators to expand your reach and bring viewers to your channel. When I talked about Kings and Dreams, I talked about Tobias the Traveler. These are people that I collaborate with as well. Yeah, right. Life is good. Yes, sir. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well, my brother. Yes, sir. It's always good to collaborate. One way to find potential collaborators, search for YouTube channels in your niche and reach out to creators directly. You can also try joining online communities or forums for content creators, such as YouTube Hub, Creators Hub. One of the things that you'll find too is that you will find like-minded people. If you just do some searches, take a look at some of the content of the niche that you're in, find those people that you can collaborate on with. You can also do maybe joint calls with them or joint lives with them. And the more you do that, other people will start to look at your content and maybe possibly follow you as well. So it's always to collaborate with other people. If you're all in, you all win. Okay. Also, make sure that you utilize YouTube's analytical tools to track your performance and see what's working and what's not. You might also want to use vidIQ to take a look at your stuff. Also, Morning Fame, morningfa.me. There are YouTube Buddy. There are all sorts of analytical tools that you can use that can help you to maximize your SEO for your videos, so that you can actually get in front of more people. Everyone talks about the algorithm, but it's important. It is vitally important that you create content, have good SEO, and that you use analytical tools to be able to decide, when's the best time for you to post, what is the type of content, what does well, what doesn't do well. And YouTube provides a range of analytical tools to help you track your performance and understand who your audience is. To access these tools, you log into your YouTube account and go to the Creator Studio dashboard. Very, very, very important to use. As I said, YouTube has all these things available for you, so it's important that you use it, okay? And again, lastly, is create content, right? Always be learning, experimenting with new techniques and strategies to improve your content and grow your channel. One of the things, if you've been following me, this is a new concept that I've started to do, is to do kind of more like voiceovers, to do more PowerPoint. Because I've spent 2 decades at the college or university level, I'm a little bit more familiar with doing PowerPoints, but I also try to make them a little bit more interesting than just, lecture. I try to, but, that's why, Tobias the Traveler and Kings and Dreams, they got to keep me cool. They got to make me cool. They kind of help me out and let me know what's working and what's not. Because I didn't grow up communicating with my thumbs like a lot of the people that I collaborate with. But you know what? They help me out. They keep me on my square. Iron sharpens irons. Good brothers. So to stay up to date with the latest trends and best practices in content creation, you can follow industry blogs, newsletters, attend webinars or conferences, and take online courses or workshops. There are 2 types of mindsets. There is the fixed mindset, and then there is the growth mindset. It's important. It's vitally important that you have a growth mindset. Having a growth mindset means that you're constantly learning. It means that you're constantly exploring. It means that you're constantly pushing the envelope, right? And so that's what you have to do in order to create good content, is that you have to be constantly pushing the envelope. It is being safe does not cause you to create wealth. It does not cause you to create growth, right? When you're in the gym, when you're working out, if it's easy and you don't feel it, doesn't work for you. But it has to be something that you have to feel it so that you know that you've been working out. Developing your YouTube content is the same type of thing. And you have to be consistent. You have to push the envelope. Sometimes you do some things and they don't work out too good. For example, one of the things that I was doing is that when I was working out, is that I started off too fast, right? And then I stepped back, but then I was going too slow. What you have to do is you have to find out what works best for you, and that is through experimentation. Tobias the Traveler, I also use slide decks in my lives now. It makes it much easier for people to follow my content. Tobias, you're absolutely right, man. And it keeps you organized when you're doing it, doesn't it? Using a slide deck is all. And also, if you do that and make sure that the writing is large enough for people to read, and sometimes that is an experiment as well, because I even noticed tonight that some of the slides I was looking at, it was difficult for me to read, and I'm here in studio, and I can imagine that it may have been difficult for the viewing audience to take a look at it. So it's a give and take. But one thing that will help, at least for me to create better content, is your comments that you put on the bottom of the video, because I do read all the comments and I do respond to the comments that you all make. And that's a good thing too, because that also helps the algorithm, right? That also helps for YouTube to push out to more and more viewers. Because what you'll find is that when you collaborate with other people, when you are able to communicate with those who may leave a comment on your video, the algorithm picks that up. The algorithm picks that up and helps to push your video out to new content, out to newer people, newer viewers and possible subscribers. So again, create content on YouTube. Now, if you don't have a YouTube channel, if you just happen to watch this particular video, I would highly recommend that you start a YouTube channel. Well, you might say, well, what is it that you can do? What is it, your niche? You know what? It really doesn't matter. You don't have to be a quote unquote expert in any one particular thing, right? That will come with repetition. Again, it's like going to the gym. You may go to the gym and start working out, not really knowing what you want to do. But as you go and do more and more of it, you'll start to find people that will gravitate to you, that will help you create your own community, that will help you to create more and more content, right? Again, Tobias the Traveler and Kings and Dreams, we met and we've become friends through this medium, through YouTube. And I was talking to Kings the other day and I said, I would not have met him and the group of men that we have as content creators had it not been for this technology. The thing is that you have to embrace the technology. You have to learn how to use this technology, because it's not going away. Just think how far you would be, how much more successful you would be at this point in time in your life had you had an understanding of how to create content before the pandemic. Now, who knows what the future may hold, right? One thing that we do know is that technology is not going away. There are tools now. Here's the amazing thing. There are tools now. Maybe I shouldn't tell this secret. Yeah, I'll mention it because, I can tell the secret, but people are going to still have to contact me to figure out how to use it. There are AI tools that will help you not only to develop content, but they'll help you to kind of massage the content to become better and better content providers. I'm just going to leave it at that. If you want to know more about that and how to use it, feel free to contact me for a free mindset consultation, and we can discuss that as well. This YouTube platform is life-changing. It is absolutely life-changing. Not only are you able to learn new skills and tools, not only are you able to have a YouTube channel and to connect with people all over the world, but being able to monetize, being able to provide content that reaches a broad range of people all over the world in essence, you can create a legacy that lasts longer than your existence on this planet. I'll give you an example. There was a brother in the manosphere who was extremely popular, Kevin Samuels. But we still see content of Kevin Samuels even after he's gone. And he's still able to impact people's lives even though he's gone. Being able to create quality content, being able to give quality information to whatever your niche is, you're able to create a lasting legacy that will live longer than your lifespan. Now, for some people that may not be impressive, but for many of the people that I know and many of the like-minded people that I know that want to build a legacy, this is an absolute gold mine of an opportunity to do just that. But we have to become professionals at it. We have to make sure that we continue to put out good content, but we have to be consistent. Using the tools that I've expressed in this live will definitely help you to become a better content provider, to become more of a professional, and hopefully to be able to create lifestyle with your YouTube channel through monetization. Thank you folks for watching. I hope that this has been helpful for you. If it has been, please comment in the comment section, like, subscribe, and share with other people so that we can get this content out to more and more people. With that, I would say this: remember, we are what we continually do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. And we cannot decide what families we are born into, but it is our responsibility to leave a legacy for those who follow us. Thank you, all of you. Peace and much success. I'm Todd Allyn, also known as Professor Econ. Until next time.